Hello guys, and welcome to my full map guide for the map Terminal Reimagined, created by Logical and Simbo. In this video, I'll be showing you guys all the buildables such as Pack-a-Punch, Power, and the Shield, as well as all the side Easter eggs and of course the main Easter egg, Crest, and the Bible ending. I will leave timestamps in the top left corner as well as in the description for each section of the walkthrough. So, when you first start the map, you will be on this long runway. Run over to one of the VTOL jets, because you will actually have to fly to the main area of the map. This is a really unique start to the map, and if you play co-op, the first one to reach the waypoint will actually get Jug for free, so it adds a fun little competition for you and your friends. So, the first step of any zombie map is of course turning on the power. Now there are two ports to the power, and they are both located in the same area as the place to build the power, which is on the roof. So make your way up to the roof, and once you're on the roof, the handle is located on this box, and the wires is located on this box. The ports always spawn in the same location, so you don't have to worry about that. After you pick up the two ports, come into this little room where the board of the power is already on. Press F on it, and you have successfully turned on the power. So the next buildable that we are going to build is the zombie shield. There are two parts to the shield. The dolly is in this room, right next to spawn, very easy to spot. But the corridor is a little bit harder to see, but it's on this desk near Mule Kick. After you pick up those two parts, the buildable table is in this room, across from Double Tap. So go ahead and build your zombie shield. So, the final buildable, aside from the main Crest one, is not possible to complete before turning on the power, as the ports will only spawn in once the power is turned on. There are 3 ports to this buildable, and once you turn on the power, this door on the roof will be opened. Drop down this elevator shaft and you will see the port next to the wall. Make sure to time your button press correctly in order to collect it. The next port is on this court near Double Tap, easy to spot. The final port is in this corner near Jug. It is the flag on top of the broken Pack-a-Punch machine. After collecting all 3 parts, head up to the roof once again to craft Pack-a-Punch. So now moving swiftly onto the side Easter eggs. There are 2 music Easter eggs. One of them is inside Spud's pub. There are 3 pictures of Spud on the wall. Shoot all 3 pictures and then come over to this machine to activate Let It Play. So, the other music Easter egg, there are 3 teddies on the map. One of them is on this bench next to Sweet Cola, one of them is in this booth next to Double Tap, and the final one is in this elevator shaft near Widow's Wine. Once you activate all 3, Enter Sandman by Metallica will play. The next Easter egg takes place in Spawn. There is a panel above the garage. Once you shoot it, there are 3 panels to activate. One of them is here near Quick Revive, one of them is near Jug, and the final one is here at the back of the destroyed plane. Once you shoot all of them, head back to the garage and your reward will be waiting for you, a free Desert Eagle. There are 2 ways to get free perks on this map. The first is, there is this blender next to Double Tap that says requires melons. Well, how do you get the melons? There are 3 watermelons that you have to knife. The first one is inside Spud's pub on this counter. The second one is on this counter of the coffee shop next to Widow's Wine. The final one is on this couch next to Mule Kick. After you knife all 3 melons, come back over to the blender and press F. Then you'll have to survive for 1 minute and 30 seconds. The zombies will be constantly spawning. Note, you do not have to stay in the room with the blender. After you survive for 1 minute and 30 seconds, come back over to the blender to drink the smoothie and obtain a free perk. The next way to obtain another free perk is not as complicated as the previous. There are these MGs on the floor of the elevator across from Spud's pub. Pick them up and bring them over here with the words "For Yuri, for Honor" written above, right across from Widow's Wine. Press F to place them down and the perk is yours. So now the moment you have been waiting for, the main Easter egg steps. The first step is to build the X-ray machine. In order to do that, you need to collect 3 parts. The first part is obtained from these Valkyrie drones that come between round 5 to 7. Once you kill all of them, they will drop the part. The next opportunity to collect a part will be from the first Panzer Soldat. He seems to come around round 10. Once you kill him, he'll drop the second part. The final port is found on the roof. When you turn on the power, this case will open up next to Pack-a-Punch and the third and final port is inside of it. After collecting all 3 ports, come over here to this table next to Zella's shop and press F to build the X-ray machine. After building the X-ray machine, you will have to power it up by coming over to this generator in the room next to spawn where you collected a shield port earlier. Press F on the generator and a countdown will start. The zombies will continuously be spawning and you just need to survive for a minute and 30 seconds. After you survive for a minute and 30 seconds, come back over to where you built the X-ray machine to deactivate it. Now this is probably the weirdest / most interesting / coolest Easter egg step I have ever seen. A skeleton will spawn next to Zella's shop. You will have to follow the skeleton to 3 different parts of the map and he will ask for something. In Zella's shop there is a top hat on this counter. Pick up the top hat and put it on him. He would then begin walking over to the next area, which is next to Mule Kick. There are some shoes in the locker that he wants to wear, so run over to the locker, grab the shoes, and put them on the skeleton. Finally, he will start to make his way over to Widow's Wine, where his brain, or someone's brain, is located. For this one, the skeleton must kill the zombies to fill the brain. Note, your kills do not count toward filling the brain, so the best thing to do is just run around next to the brain and let the skeleton do all the work. After the brain has enough zombie souls, the skeleton will automatically run over to the brain and start eating it. Then he will fly away. The garage behind where you filled up the brain will open. There will be 4 gas canisters inside. Pick up all 4 and you'll have to take each of them to a designated spot on the map. One of them needs to be placed at spawn, one in the speed cola room, one in the room containing stamina up, and the final one on the roof. After placing all 4 gas cans down, come over to this console next to the power switch and activate it. Note, for this next step, the zombies will continuously spawn until you complete it, so make sure you are well equipped. The 4 gas cans you place down will explode and there will be a red ritual type of thing in their place. You will need to kill zombies in each of the 4 locations to complete this step. I don't know the exact amount, but it did seem that many, maybe around 20 to 30 for each location. After completing one location, the ritual will disappear and the max ammo will spawn. Now unfortunately my solo game glitched and the Bible ending was not enabled, so the footage you are seeing now is from a co-op game I did on stream. After filling all 4 gas canisters with zombie swords, come back over to the console and press F to end the sequence. It will give you all the perks and you can end the game via the console for 75k. Unfortunately, we did not get the 75k, but I believe it just ends the map. There's no special ending or anything. But anyway, this has been my map guide for the map Terminal Reimagined. It's a really amazing map, the download link for which will be in the description. Thanks Thanks so much for watching, and until next time. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to like this video, subscribe if you want to see more, hit the bell so you never miss an upload. If you want to see more right now, the left side will take you to a recommended video based on this video, and the right will take you to my previous video.